Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Dorgon 111, and welcome back to Room to Grow. Last time we saw an ending, and this time I decided to go back and look at puzzles I have skipped. Forest plus 4 was the first puzzle that I had skipped. And I looked at this on my own for like a half an hour and could not figure it out. Once again, probably due to the fact that I had kind of ruled out ever using anything on the right hand side. So just as a reminder, with this puzzle, basically you need to push these guys over to the left into the hole, and the problem is you always kind of end up offset with this other guy. And there is some room to possibly do some things over here. And so the main idea that I had, that I was working on, was if I could push this whole structure down, then I would be able to have, well, let me just show you. If I push the whole structure down, then my left-hand side is aligned, so that if I could push this whole structure 3 to the right, I would be fine. And the problem is I can't get 3 to the right over here. And so I tried a number of different things to kind of make that work. But the problem is every time I go down, I kind of ended up stuck in a place that I couldn't do any other moves. And I tried various things that include like coming around over here and doing things like this. I tried a bunch of things. Couldn't make it work. So I finally gave up and decided to go look at a solution. And as usual, I tried to not look at the entire solution and just look at the beginning until it had enough moves to where I was like, okay, I ought to be able to figure this out. And I was somewhat upset to see that their solution started with this. So I was like, okay, what's everything I can possibly do with this? And so I was like, well, if I push to the left first, no matter how much I push to the left, if I eventually push down, I get stuck. And if instead I try to push down first, I can't get to where I can push to the left. So that doesn't work. So I was racking my brain and trying to come up with different things. And then, finally, I had some crazy insight, which is, despite the fact that I had ruled out kind of ever using the right-hand side, I was like, well, what if I overshoot? And then come push down on this side. And sure enough, that's the solution. Because now I can push back on this side and get the cactus there. So I convinced myself for various reasons that the right-hand side of the puzzle was just a red herring and unusable, and it turns out to be useful in the solution. So that's another one where I had to look things up. But as a result, we get a chance to check out Forest plus 5. So let's look at it together. Okay, I need to get a hook that reaches out to where I can grab that guy. So I see that I could do something like this to get a hook. However, I imagine I can't pull him all the way back. Yeah. What if I tried to pull from the other side? Hold on. I still can't pull him all the way back for the same reason. This is the only place I can press down. So it does mean I can only pull once. Is there a way? Is there any way I could have gotten the hook? Yeah, like this. Well, the problem here is, now if I get the hook up, now I can't press to the right at all to move the structure to the left. Do I possibly need to do 2 different moves? One of which pulls him one time and another of which pulls him another time? Also, does it help at all if I do something like this? No, because then I can't do that. Well, what if I do this? Oh, I'm up against the top. I went too high at the beginning. So let's just do that. Yeah, what if I'm just pressing from here? This is not the right way. Hold on. Okay, so I had to press to the right first, because then I need to press down to hook them. And so I can only bring them back once to the left. And then there's no way I could move my whole structure around and do something with that, so that's not going to work. Is there a way I could have done something like this to move this over here? Yes and no. Now I can't move it down. I also won't be able to pull it back because I can't get around anywhere. Okay. So again, let's start with the easiest thing that at least got me somewhere. Which is after doing this, I could at least pull in one. And I could have also pulled in one like this. He has to move another to the left. And so, if I'd ever push down, the only way to push the whole structure down is from the point where my head is right now. Is that correct? Yes. So if I ever push down, I'm going to have my cactus kind of in this shape. Which means I'll only ever be able to push one to the left, because the shape that my cactus was in from the pushing down is going to bang when I try to push to the left again. That seems correct. However, is it possible? Is what possible? What if I had... I'm thinking about trying to push down before I push to the left, but then I'm not going to actually hook the cactus. So it seems like I have to do this before I push down. And then after hooking the cactus... That's as far as I can pull him. And now I can never do another structure push to the left? Is this true? I think so. So, what are my other options? Is there any value to going around this way? I don't think so. So suppose I don't hook him like that. Another possible way to hook him would be like this. But I can't move this structure to the left at all. Another possible way to hook him would be like this, but I can't get the leverage to actually get the hook. That's getting pretty close though. Hold on. Remind me what the trouble was with this. Suppose... Oh, it's because now I can't move the structure to the left, right. So... And I think I could just do this. Oh, right. If I could push the structure up, which I can't for a variety of reasons, then I also wouldn't be able to move it to the left twice, so that's not going to work. Okay. And once I hook you and pull you once, my structure ends up really tangled to where I can't really do a structure pull and push anywhere. This is rough. Maybe an extra up-down maneuver that's going to change things so that, for example, here I had pushed my whole structure to the right, and right now it doesn't look like I can push back to the left because this bit of where my head is would be in the way, but it gets pushed out of the way when I do this. So maybe later on there'll be like another up-down push that will help me out. Something, something. But yeah, the problem with going 2 to the left now is where it bumps right there. And so is there a way to bring the whole structure back up? If I did, I would lose the hook on the cactus that I'm trying to drag along. So I think the answer is no there. So that makes me think that that's not possible. Is there ever any value of starting like this? I don't think so. I think I'm just kind of wasting space before I try to hook the cactus. And if I start like this... Remind me what's good or bad about this. Right now I can move the structure to the left 0 times because my body's in the way. Right, and so this is the other thing that we were checking out. Right now I can't move it up to hook him. But what if I do this? Sorry. What if I do this? This has some possibilities. It's getting close. I can move it 1 to the right, but I can't move it the 2nd to the right because that kink is in my body now. But that feels like as close as it's been. So is there a way to... That kink had to be there in order to get the downward push at the beginning. What if I had done this to get out here? Now I won't be able to push left and right because my whole body is tangled up in there, so that doesn't feel good. So it does feel like I want to grab him like this. But then I can still only pull him once because of that kink. What if I had... What if I pushed him even farther than he needed to go? For reasons. Well, now I have to pull him 1 farther, and so even though I can push 2 to the left, the problem is now I need to pull him 3 to the left. And so we still run into the same issue. And that was the only way to push down. Could I have pushed down at a different time? So suppose I don't push down yet. Yeah, suppose I don't push down yet. The next thing that I would need to do is push to the left to move my structure to the right. And the only way to do that... Suppose I swing all the way around. Move my structure to the right. Well, now I can't push down because I am in the way of the only place to push down. So this is the only opportunity to push down. Yeah, this is the only opportunity to push down. So if I push the structure down like this... But yeah, then suppose I do this ridiculous thing. Oh, I don't have room to push here, right? Of course. So that doesn't work for that reason. Suppose I did... This. This has possibilities. No, because now I can't lift up because my body's in the way. Right. Anytime I come over here, I'm not going to be able to lift up after pushing this way. So it does feel like I need to push this way. And if I push 2 this way from here, then after lifting up, I can't move to the left because my body's in the way. And so that was the reason I decided I needed to push 2 this way from here. So then when I lift up, my body is not immediately in the way. But then we run up to the same problem over here, that my body's in the way over here. So... can I come up with some crazy structure? What if I do some kind of crazy structure where the cactus is going to be shifting around inside of me multiple times or something? I'm not sure exactly what I'm trying to say here. There's just so little space to do the things I want to do. If I could shift my body back down. Here we go. Here we go. What if I shift my body back down? I can't because I've already shifted it up, which means I'm in the way. But if I could, well, then I'd lose my grip on the cactus to keep pulling it. But if I could and somehow drag the cactus, then I would be able to move another square to the left almost, kind of. And there's another place to pull. Okay, here we go, maybe? What if I do this? Now I can't pull to the left because I just made a path where my body is all bumping over there. But if my body weren't bumping over there, then it would still be bumping in the other spot later. Okay. These puzzles are hard. Is there something completely outside the box that I'm not thinking of? Like, I definitely need to hook the cactus and then push my structure so that I pull him back to the left. And the question is just kind of how to shape a hook that works. So remind me when I was doing this. The issue here is now my body is in the way. I can only go one to the left when I need to go two. It's the same issue as the other spot. This was the only place to push my whole structure down to hook him from the top. And so necessarily my body is going to be in the way here. But I think there is a but. Is there a way to get my whole structure pushed back up? If I do, I unhook the cactus. And there isn't a way to push down twice or to push up twice. Because once I push down once, I can't push down again. Oops. And once I push up once, I can't push up again. Because our body's going to be in the way. So it's not like I could overhook the cactus an extra square so that I could push once back later. So it feels like either, oops, either we start with something like this and then do some stuff, or oops, or we start with something like this and then do some stuff. Those are the only possible ways I see to get started. This one seems more promising, because after left, if I could move the whole structure down, I could go left again. The problem is I can't move the structure down. Or can I? No, I can't. Because now all parts of my body are going to be above the top, and so any try to move down is always going to run into something. I was trying to see if I could put a bend in my body to change that, but I can't. Right. Yeah, so I tried to push this up early, then I didn't hook the cactus. So what else could I be missing? So from the simplest bit here, feels like we're already doomed. Feels like we're already doomed. I didn't re-investigate this in a long time. Like I see a bunch of reasons that it can't possibly work. But let me at least get the basics of hooking him. But yeah, kind of our whole body is all in the way everywhere. Yeah, I think I might have to look this one up too. I'm just stuck. And yeah, I mean, I know they're Forest Plus puzzles. There were some in Mountains that were not Plus puzzles that I'd like to look forward to. So yeah, let's go take a look at this one and see where we can go after this. So once again, I looked at a solution just far enough to see how they were getting started and what they were doing. And they did something crazy. They went down, left, left, up, left. How is that ever going to work? Like, I guess the obvious thing to do is to try to hook the cactus over here. But then you're totally stuck, right? What else could you do from here? I guess you could also swing around. Right, I took a look at this at one point. And try to hook the cactus from here. But there's no way to hook them. Is there any way to do something ridiculous like... No. So from here, what else could you possibly do? Like, there's no reason to want to pull your body this way, right? I can't imagine one. Like, now I'm farther than ever from my goal. And that just doesn't seem like that'll ever be productive. Why would they start that way? Or why does A Solution start that way? Like, I can't imagine a possibility here. I'm racking my brain, and I can't figure out why you would ever want to do this. Alright, perhaps I am not as smart as I think. Like, there's nothing you can do here, right? There's nothing you can do here. You can never push your structure down. You can't push it right. You can't push it left. You can't push it up. So that's definitely not it. Which leaves you, like, assuming you're trying to hook things with your tail, somehow you have to get your body out there. And so you end up kind of left with something like this. Okay, I just saw something. Which is, if I go out as big as possible, then I could hook... Well, no, I can't hook this because now... And it's not like I can push this up first. And also, even if I did, I wouldn't be able to push the structure up because my body's in the way. I'm gonna have to go look at more moves. I thought that this crazy move, like exploring the possibilities after seeing that they start with this crazy move, would give me some insights, and I've got no insights, so I'm gonna go back and take a look farther. Okay, very clever. I did not see this, but pushing even farther. There's nothing that says that my pot has to hook the guy. to push all the way over here. And then hook him like this. And now my structure is not in the way. So now I just have to get around and push him back. No, hold on. I still have to push him. I still have a problem. So I have to pull him twice to the left. Which doesn't seem like I can do right now. Hold on. So I can go once to the left, but now my body's going to be in the way. So instead of pushing down from there... hold on. I should push down from here. And I should have bent this like this. So that I have space to then push it. There we go. Wow. Okay. Well, I had a huge blind spot in that one. So, I had to get multiple hints. But did manage to solve it. After multiple hints. And now... there's still, like, this, just like at the end of Mountains Plus, there was a puzzle that's outside of the puzzles. Like, there's one here as well. That... eventually I need to push you all to the left, but first I have to push that guy. So something along this, followed by... this. There we go. So what does that do? Oh, it just brings me out of Forest Plus again. Okay, so it's like a warp back out of here. Okay. I don't know that I can say I solved any puzzles here today. I guess I solved the meta puzzle at the very end of Forest Plus on my own. But Forest Plus 4 and Forest Plus 5 I needed hints on. So I don't know that I really solved any puzzles on my own. In any case, in Mountains, apparently I left a number of puzzles behind. These are non-plus puzzles, and so perhaps I will be smart enough in order to go back and solve some of them. So I guess next time we will come back to some of the puzzles that I left behind in the Mountains and see if I've gotten any smarter over there. So look forward to it. Hope you guys are having a great day. See you when I see you.